your shrinking cap, Grandpa?
Catch me if you can!
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket.
Hey, watch it go, Jason.
It was the school holidays and I was playing marbles with Grandpa.
Not bad, not bad. But we can make it go even faster. What we need is the right marble.
Maybe I'll buy some more today, Grandpa.
Oh, I want to come with you. I'll make sure you get some good ones. Like a shooter, a few pee-wees, a bumblebee, a couple of rainbows, and a spiral corkscrew.
Miss Smiley was about to arrive. On Sundays, Miss Smiley looked after a boy called Troy. And today was one of those days. She was taking me and Troy to Mr. Whoops' shop to spend our pocket money. I wonder what Troy will choose.
Troy?
Yes, this was the day we went to buy a toy for a boy called Troy.
You didn't say Miss Smiley was bringing Troy.
Troy lives next door, and he's always inviting himself round to play. He's very spoilt and he's very rude. He does things like this.
I want it! No! Me! Give it here!
And this.
But I want to play with it!
And this. And he makes Grandpa say,
I'd like to teach him some manners. And if I come with you, maybe I can do just that.
"Not a shrinking cap, Grandpa!"
Catch me if you can!
You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can get up to all kinds of magical things. He can get into my car and make it go. Not the plane, Grandpa! He can fly off in my plane. Or he could just run for all he's worth. Once Grandpa's got his shrinking cap on, there's no stopping him. And I'm the only person who knows about it. Nobody else is allowed to see him. Suddenly the doorbell rang. I had no idea where Grandpa could be hiding.
Hello, Jason.
Hurry up!
Oh, I suppose your grandpa's gone for a little lie down, has he?
Come on! I want to go buy a toy!
You'll need your jacket, Jason. Troy, wait for us!
There was nothing for it. Off we went. Me, Miss Smiley and Troy to Mr. Whoops' shop. My favourite place in Sunny Sands. Our town is called Sunny Sands because it's always sunny and it's by the sea. We love spending time at our beach hut on the beach. And you can see the lighthouse from my bedroom window. This is Mum and Dad's bike shop. And here's Miss Smiley's cafe, which serves the best ice cream sundaes in the world. Here's Mr. Whoops' shop, where you can buy anything and everything. I wish Grandpa had come with us. Maybe he had, because, as you know, Grandpa can hide anywhere. Mr. Whoops is called Mr. Whoops because he's always having little accidents. He drops things. He falls over things.
Oops!
He falls off things.
Whoops!
He even trips over his own feet.
Whoops!
Every time he knocks something over, he goes,
Whoops!
Show us your bestest, most expensivest toy then.
I'd found a jar of marbles. I was looking at all the bright swirly colours, and was just trying to remember which ones Grandpa wanted when...
A yellow peewee.
Grandpa had been hiding in my pockets all the time. And now he was off. He loved Mr. Whoops' shop. Luckily, Troy and Miss Smiley were busy looking at toys, so they didn't notice Grandpa. He was having a great time, leaping from shelf to shelf. I was really worried that they'd see him any minute. But you know Grandpa, when he's got an idea, there's no stopping him.
Oh, is that you playing, Jason?
Of course, I had to pretend it was me.
Oh, Jason wants a xylophone. Jason wants a xylophone.
No, I don't. I want marbles.
Who's been eating my porridge?
I grabbed the bear to try to get at Grandpa, but Grandpa had already gone.
Oh, Jason wants a teddy. Jason wants a teddy.
No, I don't. I want marbles. I looked around for Grandpa and suddenly I saw him. Grandpa lost his balance and bumped into a big jigsaw. Now Mr. Whoops was hurt and Grandpa had disappeared. Miss Smiley took Mr. Whoops out the bag to see to his head. I went to find Grandpa, but I didn't find him. I found these. Grandpa's clothes. This meant he was running about the shop in his pants. I put the clothes in my pocket, and just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, I saw him. Grandpa, what are you doing?
I've always fancied playing the bagpipes.
What's that noise? It's that doll. How does it work? Is it remote controlled? It must have a computer inside it or something. I know, let's have a look under its funny skirt.
Hey, watch it, laddie.
It can talk!
This time, Grandpa had gone too far.
Hey, I want the little doll in the skirt.
You want what, dear?
He must mean the Scottish doll.
Yes. No, not that one. I want the one that talks.
Oh, he's got such a lively imagination.
No, I want that one, and I want it now!
Before I knew it, Grandpa was being wrapped up. I needed a rescue plan, and I needed it fast.
And Jason would like a jar of marbles.
Actually, I've changed my mind. I'd like a Scottish doll too, please.
Copycat!
Troy had got Grandpa out of his box and was staring at him. Surely Grandpa would keep still and quiet this time. But he didn't.
Hello again, laddie.
I decided to get my doll out too.
Your doll is rubbish. It doesn't do anything. Na, your doll is rubbish.
I needed to swap the dolls before Troy took Grandpa home. But how?
I want a chocolate milkshake with a double chocolate chip muffin and chocolate sauce.
Please.
What?
You need to learn some manners. I want this, I want that. Tut, tut. Where are your pleases and your thank yous? And you shouldn't be so rude to your wee friend there either. Now, you go over to Miss Smiley and ask nicely, and have some fresh orange juice and fruit salad. You eat far too much chocolate.
Yes, right. Okay.
Oh, I did enjoy that.
Troy's back was turned. This was my only chance. That's enough, Grandpa. Time to swap you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. You're going back in my pocket where you'll find your clothes.
It really does talk. Honest, Miss Smiley.
I'm sure he does, dear.
No, it even knows my name. Go on. Say something. I mean, please say something.
Oh, I expect it was Jason having a little joke. He's always putting on funny voices.
It wasn't Jason. It talked to me. I'm sure it did. Thanks for taking me to the toy shop today, Miss Smiley. It was really kind of you.
I was really pleased to get back home. I ran inside ahead of Troy and Miss Smiley and quickly put Grandpa down. He whipped his shrinking cap off and was soon back to his normal size.
We did it, Jason. We taught that boy Troy some manners. Teamwork, laddie.
Aye, teamwork.
Smart work there, Jason, buying that other doll. Just a minute.
And Grandpa opened his treasure chest. It's where he keeps all sorts of things he had when he was a boy.
I just remembered. I have these.
Oh, Grandpa!
Hello, Grandpa. Sorry, I can't stay. Troy needs his tea. He's been such a sweet boy today. I wish you'd seen him. Bye.
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 Hooray!
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket!
The wonderful world of...
Mr. Whoops had invited me and my sister Jemima to his toy shop. We were very excited because it was our turn to pick Mr. Whoops' Toy of the Week. Mr. Whoops is called Mr. Whoops because he's always having little accidents. He falls over things,
Whoops.
he falls off things,
Whoops.
he even trips over his own feet.
Whoops. Oh, I wish I could come and help you choose. I love Mr. Whoops' shop.
Sorry, Grandpa, but it's a kids-only thing. And we've got to go now. I'll go fetch Mum.
Kids only, eh?
I knew what Grandpa was thinking.
I think I should come too. You might need my help.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know what happens when Grandpa shrinks. He can get in my toy car and make it go. He can chuff about in our Sunny Sands train. Sometimes he just runs about for all he's worth, and I can't catch him. And today he'd done just that. Mum and Jemima are coming. Quick, hide! Before I could stop him, Grandpa jumped into Jemima's bag.
Grandpa gone for a little lie down, has he?
I expect all that singing tired him out. Come on, Jason.
So off we went in Campo to Mr. Whoops' toy shop. And Mum said,
Are you the only two children going?
and I said, I think so. When we arrived, guess who was there too? Floyd.
What about...
Floyd lives in the house opposite, and he goes to my school. He loves boasting. Look at my new watch! I'm gonna get you! He loves playing jokes.
Kevin! Boo!
And he always wants everything his own way.
Okay, you can be the goalie.
So it won't surprise you to know that Floyd wanted his own way about the toy of the week.
This one, I'm sure.
I want to see that jigsaw.
Right, jigsaw.
No, the castle. No, the face paint.
Mr. Whoops had one of his little accidents. Just then, Grandpa jumped out of Jemima's bag. Now you know what he's like when he's in the toy shop. He has the most wonderful time. Because Mr. Whoops's toy shop is Grandpa's favourite place in the whole world. And he always finds something new to play with. So, we all started looking for the toy of the week.
Hey, Jason, what about this?
Jemima had found a puppet.
This looks good too. What have you got there? Puppets? Let me have a go. Don't think much of this. This wig for a start, pathetic. And what stupid trousers. No way could this be toy of the week. It's too babyish.
But little kids will love him. He's so cute.
Actually, I've got more puppets. And a whole puppet theatre out the back. We could put on a show.
Brilliant!
Okay, as long as you do it my way.
Right, this way.
While the others went to fetch the puppet theatre, I stayed behind to talk to Grandpa.
This puppet show will never work. You know what Floyd's like? He always wants to take over.
Don't worry. I'll get him interested in something else. I don't know what yet, but I'll find something.
While Mr. Whoops tried to put up the puppet theatre, Grandpa climbed inside a furry pencil case. Mr. Whoops had another little accident.
You need a bandage, Mr. Wood.
Thank you.
Oh, let's go and get one.
It was time for Grandpa to put his plan into action.
Did that pencil case just bark? It did! How did it do that? Look, it's nodding its head. Hey, Mr. Whoops, this is cool.
Well, bless my bow tie. I had no idea it was a barking pencil case.
Of course, it wasn't a barking pencil case. It was a barking Grandpa.
You've done it, Jason. Now we can do our show.
I don't want to do your silly show anymore. I'm playing with this. I'm going to call it Nigel, after my dad.
While we played with the puppets, Grandpa played with Floyd. All was going well until Jemima got her strings tangled up.
Oh, no.
What a mess. That's because you wouldn't listen to me, sausage fingers. It growled at me. How does it know what I'm saying? Has it got a computer inside or something?
This was a disaster. Any moment, Floyd was going to find Grandpa. But just then, our friends, Izzy, Dora and Shanae arrived.
Just what we need. An audience.
We're doing a puppet show.
Trying to do a puppet show, you mean? This is what happens when you don't do it my way.
While everyone was looking at the puppets, I ran over to Nigel.
Phew. That was close.
Floyd was making me cross, bossing Jemima about like that. But I know just how we can stop him. Now, this is what we'll do.
So, should the puppet theatre be the toy of the week?
Give me the puppet, Jemima. I can untangle the strings for you.
Will you? Thanks, Jason.
And while we're waiting, everyone else can have fun trying out my new toys.
While nobody was looking, I put the clown puppet and the face paints into the doll's house. I wasn't sure what Grandpa was going to do with them, but it was all part of his plan. Unfortunately, Floyd had a plan too. While Grandpa ran into the doll's house, Floyd decided to play a joke on Mr. Whoops, like this. And Mr. Whoops had yet another little accident.
Got you there.
While everybody was helping Mr. Whoops, I went to see how Grandpa was getting on. How are you getting on, Grandpa?
I'm ready. You can open the door.
This time Grandpa had gone too far. He was wearing the clown's wig and costume and had painted his face.
Come on, Jason. It's show time.
Everybody sat down to watch our show. I had the animal puppet and Jemima had the clown. Of course, she had no idea that it was actually Grandpa dancing on the end of the strings.
The wonderful world of Mr. Whoops. Whoops! We're here at his shop. Hooray! We wonder what toy we're going to pick for Mr. Whoops today. Whoops!
How's she doing that?
We may pick a kite or a kangaroo. Or maybe a dog that speaks. We might pick a clown that keeps falling down as our toy of the week. Whoops!
Oh, Jemima, you're absolutely brilliant. She's absolutely brilliant.
Look, I'm sorry I bust you about. I didn't realise how good you were.
That's okay, Floyd. Nor did I.
The good news was that the clown puppet was voted Toy of the Week. The bad news was the Toy of the Week had to hang in the shop window. Dora, Shanae and Izzy had gone home, but I was worried about Grandpa. He couldn't spend all week sitting in the window. I needed to get him out. But how? Before I could do anything, Mum arrived to take us home.
That little clown looks very lonely all by itself. Looks like it wants somebody to buy him.
And that gave me an idea. While Mum bought the clown puppet, or rather Grandpa, I got the real puppet out of the doll's house. And I put Grandpa's clothes in my bag.
There we go.
Mum drove us home in Campo. Me, Jemima and Grandpa. I sat on my own at the back, so that Grandpa could take off his face paint and change into his own clothes. Then I put the clown's costume back on the puppet. We managed to swap just in time. I rushed in ahead of everyone else and took Grandpa out of my pocket. He whipped off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
We did it, Jason. We stopped Floyd from bossing Jemima about and we picked the Toy of the Week. And all it took was a little teamwork.
Yes, Grandpa, teamwork.
Oh, Grandpa, you're awake.
We picked a really cute clown puppet.
And here it is. I bought it for you, Jemima.
Oh, Jason, thanks. We did this great show, Grandpa. Pity you missed it.
Yes, I like a bit of clowning around. Love boom, 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 boom.
Oh, Grandpa, that's very good, especially at your age.
Yes, but my clown danced better, though.